Startup businesses have always expected to have to cope with fierce competition. Yes, it's the law of the jungle. But do the same rules necessarily apply in the Bitcoin world? Or is there a new business paradigm in which startups are more motivated to help each other to succeed?
Well, I think we're going to crack the nut.
We being?
The little guys, or the people who are maybe underfunded, we could say. We're going to crack this nut, and as it opens, that might be our challenge, is once we prove to the rest of the world the capabilities here, they have a lot of labor force to deploy in competition with us. So that might be our real challenge.
That would be, in a way, the problem of success, though, wouldn't it?
True, yeah. A good problem to have, I suppose.
If there is a new way for startups to do business, you should be able to see it at this bootcamp. Up there are teams from different companies working together in a spirit of cooperation.
We're definitely building products out of passion, most of us. We each have our own background, and we're suddenly bringing our background into what each project. You can see very much the founder through the project. When you look at the project, you can see the founder behind it a little bit.
And in that sense, Bitcoin has come along just at the right time, because it lends itself to that somehow, doesn't it?
Very much.
Yeah, and I think it's always about being in the right place, in the right time, and with the right people. I think.
And is that where we are here?
I hope so.
Earlier this morning, there was a group outing to a nearby monkey sanctuary. We'd all been warned that the monkeys weren't shy about helping themselves to sunglasses, cameras, or anything else that took their fancy. How are you enjoying the monkeys?
Yeah, they're cool. Scary.
To start with, they seemed well behaved, but after a while, the monkeys got bolder. What happened there, Craig?
Oh, he stole cigarettes out the bag there and ran up a tree, but luckily got them back. So
the monkeys will jump on your back and they'll unzip your zipper and try to take your water bottle if you're not careful.
no. Yep, we'll go right in here and get the water bottle. And we try to get them off our back. The trick I think we figured out was just to walk as fast as you can away from them.
Our group was brought together in solidarity against a common threat. Yes, it was just like the new startup world.
I think that the BSV ecosystem really changes the paradigm of how startups are going to work, right? Bitcoin is a Gordian knot of interlocking incentives, right? So if you can imagine a sphere, and that sphere is made of gears, right? And each one of those, if any of those gears turns, a gear turns here, but all the gears turn on the sphere, right? Because any incentive that turns over here turns all the gears on the entire sphere all around the sphere. So if Twitch is successful, great. If Twitch dies, that's fine. Another one takes over, right? But we're all going to be turning together in unison.
A really radical view of the Bitcoin world is that startups won't even need to try to become big. If they can come up with a product that people are prepared to pay for, the founders can keep collecting their rent and move on to invent their next big idea. So the 1- and 2-person teams working part-time that you're seeing at this bootcamp might actually be the finished product.